everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse my face, I look a bit sweaty. I literally have just gotten changed, but I'm ready to film this video. I had my list of products here, however, oh, I forgot one. It's fine, I'll pop up a picture, I'll talk about that first. I had a list, but I've gone over it a little bit, but it's okay. So today's video is, you read by the title, is my favourites video of the year. So it's not just makeup products, it's like a random mixture. It's like hair stuff, we've got some random like tech bits here. I know, strange. Got a little bit of body, got a bit of skin, like literally like one product that's a skin care product that I've forgotten, left it in my bathroom. Just cough, don't have Rona, promise. Anyway, so let's just get started because this video is going to be really long. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the thing that I left in the bathroom, which is the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Cleanser. I'll pop up a picture here. If I don't have a picture for some of these products, or my demonstration isn't that great, I'll pop up pictures here, maybe some swatches. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, CeraVe Salicylic Acid Cleanser. I want to give an honourable mention to, I haven't used it for like the whole year, but I tried it a couple months ago for the first time, and I've been using it ever since, and even my mum complimented my skin. That's how good this shit is. Like, it's so nice. I mean, it's got salicylic acid in it, so you've got to be really careful not to get it in your eye, which is, I think I have done, and it fucking hurts. Don't do that. Yeah, it's a nice cleanser. I feel like it does the job, and considering we, you know, the day and age we are in of 2020, we are wearing masks every time we leave a house, like go to shops or something, or like on the buses or like Ubers or taxis or anything. And I wear masks at work because of course I work in a hospital, I sort of have to, and it's like 12 hours a day. It's, you know, with all due considering, this cleanser is good. I mean, I have some spots, but to be fair, I mean, I'm sweating right now, and I sweat quite a lot, like randomly, all the time. Like, I'm just gonna oh, you see the purpley bits of my hair. Don't worry, my hair is blonde, but I use Fanola shampoo for like half an hour trying to get the greeny tinge out of my hair, and it's like a grey purple. I haven't washed it since then, but I'm hoping that when I wash it next it will come out, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so that was the first thing. Actually, I need to give an honourable mention to another skincare product that's also in my bathroom. It's the Drunk Elephant, what's it called? Cleansing butter. Again, I'll pop a picture here. Also, excuse my nails. I had a gem on this one fell off. This one's still on, but my nails are a bit chipped, so if you see that, I'm sorry. Couldn't be bothered, can't be bothered anymore. And I like that. I have only used it a few times, but let me tell you, when it doesn't sting my eyes, it gets all my makeup off. It doesn't really have a scent. It's really nice to use. I've got to give an honourable mention to that as well, I guess. Right, let's get into products that I actually have here, because we're going to be here all day. So I'm going to start off with a really, really random thing, and you guys might be thinking, what the hell? It's this little bad boy. So I got this for free from Beauty Bay because of Tribe Points. It is a rechargeable little ring light. I was going to use it for this video. My phone was really annoying and decided to be irritating. This is the Beauty Bay little like ring light thing. It has 3 little settings. It's really bright. You charge it. It's a USB charger. I stick it on my phone and everything. I was going to have it on my phone today to film with, but the lighting's okay, so but it means I can film in any setting. I also used it to do my makeup today because I just pop it on my mirror like over the side, and it helps me to look at my face better, and I don't know, I can see my makeup a bit clearer. It means I don't apply my bronzer too much or too little, you know, even. Pardon me. So yeah, that was a really random one. I think you could just probably find these on Amazon. Not the exact Beauty Bay one, but if you have the points on Beauty Bay, like the tribe points, get it. Because I got it on a whim and I really like it. And I've been using it like every day. And I FaceTime my boyfriend as well, and I use this because we always FaceTime in the evening and it's always dark. And he can never see me, which is probably a good thing for him. The next really random tech item is my Samsung Galaxy Buds. I know it's really random. I bought these, when was it, like September, October? I think it might have been September. I got them from Amazon. I got them because my old headphones I had, like these really random ones from Amazon, they were just getting on a bit, you know, they weren't really sounding that great. They were only like 30 quid for a pair of like really wireless headphones. And I thought, you know what, just branch out to get the ones that match my phone. And you know what, I absolutely love these. I've got a Galaxy A70 from last year. I got it for myself for Christmas last year. And these are the Galaxy Buds Plus. I've got a case on them, by the way, a soft case. So they're a bit, so they're mine are normally black. Oh. As soon, I don't know if you can hear me now, but as soon as I open the case, connected to my phone, and I don't know what you just heard, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, I love these. These charge with a USB-C on the back. You can charge them wirelessly apparently, but I don't have a wireless charger, so there's no point in investing in that when I can just use my phone charger for them. And yeah, they're really good. You can touch control, you can have one or the other, they connect automatically, like they're so good. I don't know why I love them so much, but well, I do, because they're amazing. And yeah, I've only ever had one slight issue with it, but I found a YouTube video and I fixed them and it was fine. So I love these. They literally live with me in my bag and everywhere. So the next product, let's go on to a bit of hair care. So this year, I'm not sure if you are new or if you're old. If you are new, subscribe. If you're old and you know, from like June onwards, you would have seen the purple mermaid hair that I had for ever. I had until about a month ago when I fucked my hair up by accident trying to remove the purple. And yeah, but the brand of colour I used, I just want to give an honourable mention to, because it lasted for so long in my hair. I don't know how long it tells you that it's gonna last for, but it was a struggle trying to remove this from my hair. I use the shade, so this is the Colour Freedom by Knight and Wilson. This is I mixed a bottle of Mystic Purple and a bottle of Magenta Dream. And then I popped a bit more of the Mystic Purple in my conditioner, and then every couple of times I washed my hair I used it. It lasted in my hair so long, and I've got this like dark blonde natural hair colour, and when my roots came through I then went over my roots with this, like the mixture, and it worked. I wasn't expecting it to take. It's so good. You can mix it with, like, I've got the pastelizer because I was planning to put the pink in with the pastelizer on my blonde bits, you know, when this fades. And yeah, I love it. It lasted for so long and it was bugger to get out. I started using warm water and a clarifying shampoo to try and get rid of it, and it did not want to budge. So I would recommend the Colour Freedom range. They are like £8 or £9 from Superdrug, I think, but they often do, and I actually got them on a 2 for £10 deal, so it's 2 for £10 deal. And yeah, you can mix and match colours, you can mix them together. They're basically just conditioner. Your hair feels amazing after. No developer needed, literally straight out the tube. This is the best hair dye brand that I think I've found yet, and I haven't used Manic Panic or that other stuff, but people really recommended this to me, and rightly so, because it is incredible. If I have pictures, I will pop them up on screen of when I had purple hair, and you'll see, because I had really purple long ass hair, and now I've chopped it off because my hair was so damaged from bleaching it 3 times. So the next hair care thing is, it's kind of expensive, I'm sorry. And I've only used this a few times, but I am already in love with this. This is the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. This is such a lightweight oil. I even put a bit in my hair today to sort of like make it a little bit more smooth, less frizzy, because I messed this hair up so much. I was like trying to, because I did it today, the waves, and yeah, I love it. I use it when I'm blow drying. I use it on my dry hair, and it doesn't feel like my hair's greasy, so I really enjoy this. And you could probably find an oil that's cheaper, but I'm sorry, I love it and I will not stop using it. I think we need to do another hair product. So the brand in question is Mark Hill. I don't know if I mentioned them in my last year's favourites video, but I literally only just started using them. I've been using Mark Hill all year now. I've been using them for over a year because I bought them last November. This is the Mermaid Waver. This is what I used today. I got this in June. It came out months before that, but it was out of stock and I could only get it in June. And then this is on the twisty thing. This has been, I've had the normal handle and then I've got this one. And normally I normally use the Mermaid Waver. This is cold, by the way, now. That's why I'm touching it. Because I did my hair, you know, like an hour ago. I have the normal one, and I normally use this barrel or the straight and curl with that barrel, with that wand. But this one is so handy when you're curling your hair, especially when my hair is so short. And, well, not so short, but I've got bits at the back that are so hard to get to. And this just helps because you can do that and it hurts my arm less. And I thought I'd give that an honourable mention. But I want to just talk about some of my favourite barrels. I've got them here. So I recently got the small curl. I love this. If I've got pictures, I will pop them up here. Where are they? I don't know if I've got the others in here. It might be in my other box. I've got almost all of the barrels. I love, an honourable mention would be the corkscrew curl. This is for long hair. If I've got a picture, I'll pop it up here. If you follow me on TikTok, I'll put my TikTok handle might be at the end, on the end card. I think I have got a video of me with this, like with most of my hair. I haven't tried it on short hair yet, but I'm going to. This is the bubble one. I got this as one of the first ones. I love this too. I'll pop a picture up here. I loved the medium curl when my hair was longer. I don't know if I've got pictures. I have a TikTok with them in my hair. But yeah, I thought I would give an honourable mention. Also, this is really cool. This is their straight and curl. So you can straighten your hair or you can curl it. It's like a straightener. Opens up like this. It's got straightening plates on the inside. But this is actually really easy to use. And yeah. Anyway, let's move on before I start rambling about hair. Ow, I just stuck my toe. So the next thing is really random again. Well, it's a body care thing. I have not really tried Body Shop before. Everyone raves about their body yogurts, and I'm one of those people who I hate moisturising because I sit there and I'm like this. And I've tried the Body Shop body butters and I'm not a fan. This is the body yogurt. This is actually in the Festive Berry scent, but I love the scent. I wish they'd brought this out in a normal range because it's incredible. But the formula of this is amazing, and I've only had this for like a couple of months, or I've only started using it since the start of December. I've gone through so much. I love it. It's so thin and lightweight, but my skin feels moisturised for ages, and it sinks in so quickly. It doesn't really feel like much. And yeah, I literally put this on, wait for like a minute, and then put my clothes on, and I'm done. Like, so nice. So I thought I would give a mention to Brood. To these. I have got another one. It's like in warm vanilla. So the next, like, I've got a skincare bit. This is the Lanolips 101 ointment in strawberry. I need to get more scents of this. This is so thick, like a thick lip balm. I love using this at night. It makes my lips feel so good. It smells incredible. You You can squeeze as much out as you want. It is a bit tricky to squeeze out because it's so thick, but can you tell how much I like this? I'm like down to here, and I use this a lot, and I've only had it for a few months. I absolutely love it. And this, I can only get this scent on Cult Beauty. I love it. I'm just popping it back next to me like so. Oh, if you're wondering what's on my water bottle, by the way, they were on some like fluffy socks I got from Primark, and then they fell off. One of them fell off, so I just pulled the other one off. So the next thing is a really random, it's like a tool. I've got a few tools I want to mention, but this one, I got it from Cult Beauty, no, not Cult Beauty, Beauty Bay. This is the Doll Beauty eyelash curlers. I've never had a decent pair of eyelash curlers. These ones have got little hearts on, like little pads. This is so nice because it's the ones that I like where it's the push in rather than the pull out system. They're very nice. I think they came with different, the black squidgy things. Oh, I've bloody damaged my nail varnish even more. Oh well, we'll have to redo that one, I think. But I like these. These are really good. I don't know, just honourable mentions, I guess. I need to repeat that. It's really annoying. It's gonna annoy the crap out of me. Okay, so a couple of tools I love are by Fenty Beauty. Now they're very expensive, I'm very sorry, but I think I got at least one of these on a deal. So these are this is the foundation brush. This is the one that I got a month or two ago. This is the 110, and then this is the face brush. This is 125. I use the face brush, the 125, with cream products, and I have used it with the Glossier Skin Tint, and it looked really nice with it. It just blends it so nicely. This is the first Fenty brush, first high-end brush that I ever bought myself, and I love it. It's not dense, it's quite, I don't know, you know, don't know how to describe brushes, but I thought I'd mention that. I use it every time I do my cream bronzer, and you'll see my cream bronzer later on, and my cream, oh, I forgot to bring my cream blush over. Oh well, it's fine. This foundation brush, the 110, is such a peculiar shape, but I love it. I don't know why it took me so long to try this brush. I was never really a big brush fan until I tried this. Like, not a brush fan until, like, for foundations and stuff, but sometimes I do this and then I go over with my sponge, but sometimes I just do this on its own. Like with the, we'll mention it later, one of the foundations that I use with it for the first time, I fell in love with this brush, and with other foundations this brush just makes them look amazing as well, and I just So I think we need to start with primers. I've only got one. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. By the way, I haven't really been wearing makeup this year. Not to work and stuff. I've tried these foundations and all of this makeup out at home mostly. Sometimes I've gone out with a mask on, and yeah. But this. I forgot to bring one of my foundations over as well. Oh my god, I'm such an unorganised mess. This primer is good. You need to let it sit for like a minute. Just the only thing. I love the fact that it's a pump. It's one of those air pumps as well, where it like goes like that. It's got 45ml of product in rather than the standard 30, which I don't know why I like so much. I love the packaging. I haven't really tried much of Milk makeup. I need to, because people rave about them, and I think I've only got like 3 products now of them, but I really enjoy this. It does make my makeup look really nice and everything. So one of the foundations I loved this year, I bought last year, I swear, or I bought it last year to try it out, I don't know. But this is a new shade. This is the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the foundation in question with the brush that I like. So this is a Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 120. I was using the shade 140 before, which was too dark, and I didn't like it on my skin. I think because it was too dark, that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really getting on with it. I still have it in case I, you know, tan potentially. I mean, I'm pale as hell. Considering this is like the third light shade. But this is now like one of the this is like a perfect match for me now. It doesn't look like it in the bottle, but it's pretty good. I love it. It lasts well. It looks alright on my skin actually, especially with that milk primer I will just mention. And yeah, I don't have much to say. I do really enjoy this foundation. I don't know what else to say. It's one of my favourites. But I've only had this again in my collection for like a couple of months, like this shade. But I am really enjoying it, and it was my go-to foundation for ages. Every time I did my makeup, not that I did it very much, but you know, when you've got a makeup collection like mine, you barely do your makeup anymore. When you reach for foundation over and over again, that's when you know it's a good foundation. The next foundation, I'm going to mention the one that's in my drawer. I'll put a picture here. I've only had that one for a couple of months again, maybe like a month and a half. It's the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, or whatever it's called, the little squeezy bottle. I really enjoy that. I've got that in Mont Blanc. I keep meaning to burp. What is wrong with me today? But I like that foundation. I've worn that on a mask. Like, I was sweating and I was wearing a mask, and when I tell you it still looked amazing after that, boy. It was really good. It is really good. I haven't tried it in a little while because I've been trying to circle through my other foundations, but I really enjoy that one. And I forgot to bring it over. Why am I such an unorganised mess? Anyway, a brand that I delved very deep into this year, and I'm surprised there isn't other products from this brand in here. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I bought this in October. Oh my god, my friend recommended it to me because her friend loved it. My friend doesn't wear makeup that much at all. She's now tried this as well and she loves it. I've got the shade 2 Neutral. I got colour matched at a John Lewis, and it's pretty much the perfect shade. I love the packaging. First off, it's so bougie. It's expensive, I know. I don't know how much is in here. Oh, it's 1 fluid ounce. You only need 1 pump. If you use more than 1 pump, it will look horrendous. Well, it won't look horrendous, but it will look a bit cakey after like a few hours. Trust me, I did that mistake the other day. You only need 1 pump. It's full coverage, really long lasting, looks beautiful on the skin. When I say that, I mean it. Oh. It's amazing. I love it, and it's like one of my favourite foundations ever. And if you can get it on sale, get it on sale. So one of the only concealers that I've found that I love is, again, a concealer I've had in my collection for like over a year, but I've got a new shade because I realised one of the orders I made from Boots a couple of months ago was the Fenty foundation, this concealer, and then something else that was the wrong shade that I'll tell you about later, because I love the products but they were the wrong shade completely. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Swan. I think I had Snow. It was too dark to be a concealer for me. This is about right. I love the massive ass doe foot. This lasts ages. This is how much mil? I don't know if it says how many mil. But it's huge. I do love the packaging of Too Faced products. I will just mention that. People shit on Too Faced. I don't know why they shit on Too Faced so much. It's so good as a brand. I love this concealer. Good coverage, good shade range-ish. I love how big the doe foot is. It's a good eyeshadow base as well, I will just mention. It's, oh. Okay, I don't have a loose powder that I love because, or a pressed powder that I love, because I just use whatever at the moment with loose powders. I love the Fenty one, but I mentioned that in last year's favourites video. I know, because I recently rewatched it. Also, if I'm mentioning some products that are the same in last year's. I'm so sorry. But I have had a new Fenty powder in my collection. That the setting powder, the loose one, it's unopened. I've had that in there for months, but I want to get through at least one loose powder before I even try and go through that one, because I know I'm gonna, as soon as I open it, I'm gonna use it every day. But yeah. So I think brows is next. I've got a couple of brands. I tried Glossier for the first time this year, and these are the only products that are in this video from Glossier. I love quite a few of the Glossier products that I tried. I want to get more, but I think honourable mentions are their brow products. Now, I've got the Brow Flick in medium brown. No, it's just brown. It is like a liner pen. Oh, that was a bit too heavy. You can go as heavy or like thin as you, and like thick as you want, or really thin. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm a bit out of practice of using it, but it's literally like an eyeliner pen. And I was so scared about it at first, but I really enjoy it actually. And I need to pull this out again, but I've recently popped in another brow product that, because I used up another one, I put in that one to try out a bit more. And then I do love their boy brows. I've got the clear and brown. This is brown, this is clear. It's really hard to tell unless you look at the bottom. I do love both of these. They're really small brushes. This is the clear if you're curious. Yeah. I don't know if they have fibres on them. I don't know, but the fact that the colours are good. Brushes are small. I don't know what else to say. I do like the packaging. I like that they do this. I don't know why. Benefit. There's a couple of honourable mentions that I mentioned last year. One of them is the Gimme Brow. It has rubbed off for me. I use the shade 4. I need to get a lighter shade. Hang on. Okay. I don't know where I was. I think I was talking about Benefit. So, the Benefit brow products I love. I love Gimme Brow, but I think I need to venture out into other other brow gels that I like. This is in the shade 4. I think I need to go down a shade, since my hair's lighter than it was when I bought this, which was brown. But yeah, I like it either way, and I will use it up. Yeah. Another favourite I mentioned last year, but I think I need to mention it again because it's all I've been using, it's all I want to use. And this is a new one. This is a Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. There's something about this and I love, and I repurchase it every time I run out or I'm running out of it. I'm like, oh, I need to pick up a new one. Or if I'm like, if there's a sale on, or there's like kits I can get it in, and I'm like, oh my god, I need another one of those. So always lives in my makeup bag, like trust me, it never leaves. So another brow pen that I've really been loving. I've strayed away from pencils a bit this year. I bought some, but they're honestly not my favourite to use. This is the Benefit brown microfilling pen. This was another product that I had to buy in a different shade, because originally when I bought it in John Lewis and I bought it in light brown. I just saw brown and picked it up, but this is medium brown and this suits me a bit better, but I feel like I should have kept the light brown now. That's what the colour looks like. I've got it in my brows today. The only thing you need is the only thing which is annoying with brow pens and then like brow gels is I need like a spoolie to like soften it a little bit, which I forgot to do today, and my brows look a bit thick. They're not, I promise. But I love it. So the next thing I would use would be like some sort of a dewy spray, not a dewy spray, but like a mist. I don't really have a favourite, I just use whatever. So there you go. I don't use my Iridesco anymore because I don't really like it. I found other ones that I prefer and they're cheaper and better, I don't know, but none that are like a favourite, you know. So the next thing I do would be eyeshadow. So I have a palette I love and then a brand I want to mention. So palette I love, this was the biggest splurge, biggest makeup splurge I did this year, and I think I did get money off of it. I think I had like a discount code or something. This is the Natasha Denona Bieber palette. Now this is one of her most expensive eyeshadow palettes she owns. Well, she brought out. But when I tell you, I wanted to try the formula because people rave about it. But this is the palette out of all of them that I love the most. And what drew me in was this shade and the neutrals. There is only 3 shimmers in here. The ones that look a bit shimmery are not. They are satin. So the only shimmers are this one, and this one. Oh. The thing about the shimmers in here, you don't need to wet them. You don't need to use your finger. You could use the brush. I use my finger. It's easier. The only products I haven't really played with out of these are probably just these 2. Because I think I have used that one as a liner or something. But these 2 I haven't played with. I need to do like a nice cool toned look, like a smoky brown or something. Play around with it. Because this one's a cool tone shade as well, and these 2 are as well. But I love the packaging. I love... Got a big ass mirror. If I ever went travelling, I think I'd take this palette, although it's a bit too expensive. I have to be careful. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror now thinking, what the fuck is this in my hair? But yeah, I absolutely love this. I switch up my makeup bag quite a bit. And this is one of the products that I'm like, I go to another palette and I'm like, oh, but I want to go back to this one. And I pretty much always use this one. I haven't got it on my eyes today. I've got a bronzer. Because I just wanted something like natural looking. I don't think I can say anything else about this. It's like a neutral lover's dream, and it's like the best makeup purchase, like the best eyeshadow purchase I've ever had, and I don't think I'll ever declutter this. Also, you can take, there's holes in the back so you can pop the shades out, and people have shown on like their Instagram like their palettes that they've then made out of other Natasha Denona palettes, like their Franken palette, and it's like their best palette. I've got an honourable mention from Huda Beauty. Now I think I delved into Huda Beauty a bit more this year. I think I've got another palette somewhere, like one of these ones. So I've got 3 of the palettes. I don't know if this one was new to me this year. This is the Topaz Obsessions, and I haven't really used it that much, but the formula is incredible, and I have taken this to my boyfriend's, and I love the yellow. The yellow it's a really nice autumn palette because of the deep shade. I just wish that this shade and this shade were different, because they practically look the same, but apart from that, it's really nice. The mirror is big enough that you could probably do your whole face in it. I mean, I love the fact that it's cardboard packaging as well, slim. And then this is a palette I did buy this year. This is the medium nude palette. I think I got this for free in the end because I had loads of Boots points, and I bought this. I was tempted by the rich one, and I wasn't tempted by the light one, but this is beautiful. I took this on holiday with me actually. I love the shades. I haven't really used the pinky shades. It looks like I have, but I've only swatched them, I think. These are incredible. Like, I love Huda Beauty formula, and that's why I'm mentioning these. I love the packaging of this one especially as well. I don't know, but the one that actually, I know this palette definitely came out this year. It came out in the last few months. I got this on launch day, like literally a few hours after it launched, because I was on a night shift and I was like, do I get it, do I not, do I get it? And I was like, So this is the Naughty Nude palette. This is the controversial palette that people are like, what is this shade? And I haven't actually swatched this shade. I love the colour story actually. People, I don't know, I don't think I would when I at first. I'm trying not to blind you. That alright? No. It's very interesting because it's got a marble matte in it. This is a marble matte. I don't think I've used it yet. Where you can do like neutral looks, you can do warm looks, you can do purpley looks. There's quite a few pinky shades in here. Like, I need to put this back in my makeup bag, man. I need to play with it more. I haven't really played with it because I've been on that Bieber palette. I do love it. I love the marble shimmery shades. They're very interesting, and yeah, I love it. So the next thing I do will be mascara. Now, I don't have a favourite mascara. I still love the Benefit Bang Girl Bang. I've bought quite a few tubes of that now. Benefit have got my heart this year, I think. So let's just do the rest of the complexion. So let's do cream products. So I've got the Fenty Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade Butter Biscuit. You'll have to excuse the state of mine. Mine is a state. That I use with that brush that I mentioned. It has got a bit of a dip. I also love the blushes. I only have one. It's in the shade Strawberry Drip or Strawberry Dip or something, I don't know. But I love that as well. I haven't really been using that as much. I've used this quite a bit, especially in the last couple of months. I've pulled this out a bit more. I love the shade. It's so easy to blend. This brush, the face brush that came out with them, is really good, although you can use any angled brush or foundation brush or anything. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that. Then actual bronzers, again, I'm gonna have to mention Fenty. So this is the Shady Biz shade. It sort of matches that one. I love the packaging of Fenty, like come on. But I do love this bronzer. It's a really good shade for pale people. This isn't the lightest shade, I don't think, either, which is great. And it's still like a little too pale sometimes, but I've loved it. It's one of my favourite bronzers I own, and it's one that I always go back to. Like I switch up like I said, I switch up my makeup all the time, and it's one of those bronzers that I'm like, oh my god, I need to wear this one again. So yes. And then another one, I only wore this again today. I haven't used this for months. I bought it again in like October. So this is the Kiko Unexpected Paradise bronzer. I went to Cambridge with my friend, and it's where I also went to John Lewis and stuff as well. And that's where I bought a few Kiko products. I gave one of them to her though, because I don't like it anymore. I don't really use it. This is the bronzer. I think this is, yeah, what shade? Warm Honey. I've got this on today. I really like it. It smells really nice. It blends really nice. It just looks like a healthy, I don't know. And I don't know why I haven't really been using it, because I absolutely love it. Rub the Benefit product off my hand. And I'm going to put this back in my makeup collection. The only problem is it's a bit bulky, but it's nice packaging. I think it's, you know, like Soph does nails. I think she likes the bronzers from this collection. Well, from this range, the marbled bronzers, which is why I wanted to try them. But I love that. So blush. Oh no, I've got a contour product. Yes. This is the KVD Vegan Beauty Shade and Light contour powder. I think this is in the yeah, this is just the light one. This is in Lucid and Sombre. They did these ones, like the little ones, you know. And this contour powder is the only contour powder I have in my collection now, because I gave the other contour powder to my friend. I know technically I've got the Roxy palette. Never mind. But again, you can also pop these out if you wanted to. I really like it. I don't contour all the time, but I like it. I actually use this like skin powder as well to like clean up the edges and stuff, so would recommend. Blush, I have one blush. I don't know if this was in my favourites last year. So it's the only blush that I like love. This is the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush in Soft Peach. Look, I think I bought this year. It's got a matte and a shimmer. Like, look. I mix them together. I use the normal peachy shade all over my cheeks, and then sometimes I put the more shimmery one just here. Looks like a bar of soap. I quite like it. I like peach blushes. I like pink blushes, but you can see my usage a little bit on this because of the little dots where my brush has been going in. But I really like this. I don't know why people shit on it. I then have a highlighter. I love a lot of highlighters, but this one I go back to. This is the Melt highlighter in the shade Stargazer. Look at it. It's not chunky, it's not glittery. It's just, I haven't used it today. Why is it not focusing? I don't know, but it's not chunky, not glittery, not anything. It's like the perfect sort of shade. It melts into the skin. It's just incredible. I love it, and I reach for it a lot. More than I thought. Let's do palette, like face palettes. I've got all one brand. So I've got Hourglass. Now my intention this year was to try Hourglass, like when all their holiday collections came out. Like this is the holiday collection, the sculpture. But I also got the Ghost palette from last year. I bought it from someone on Depop because Angelica Oles raves about this, and I love this shade. This shade was what drew me in. This is Dim Light. It's like a nothing blush, but it's like pinky. Oh. The girl barely used it. Like, she didn't want to keep it because she never used it. And at the moment I'm always keeping a Hourglass 6-pan in my makeup bag, at least for the what's it called? The face powders. The highlighter is a bit it's not one that I use because it's a pinky shade. But again, if I use every other shade in this, it's worth it. I mean, I love the bronzer in it as well. That's what the bronzer looks like. I need to put this back in my makeup bag and use it more. And then I've got the mini. I love this one. This is the Lighting Edit Sculpture Unlocked Mini. The blush in this, let me tell you. Oh. And then the highlighter. I don't know if they do this separately, but look at it. It's so beautiful. And then the finishing powder is alright. I mean, I don't really use the finishing powders too much. I don't know about the bronzer. Someone told me that it was bad, but it's got a bit of shimmer in it. So I'd use it as like a bronzer topper rather than an actual bronzer. But and then this is the normal Sculpture palette. That's what this looks like. I got this on sale. I bought the mini one full size, full price, and then this was on sale during December, so I picked it up. It's really interesting, the blushes that they put in here. Like one's more of a pinky shimmery one, and one's like a more plum purple matte, but not because it's got a bit of a sheen. I do like them. The highlighter again isn't really my cup of tea. It's a bit pinky, but I don't know. The bronzer is okay. That's what the bronzer looks like, by the way. That's what the blushes look like. But yeah, I like it. I love Hourglass face powders, and I'm becoming a bougie bitch. Then lipsticks. I've got a few formulas I want to mention. One of them I'm wearing today. The one that I'm wearing today is the Fenty Stunner Lip Paint in Unbutton. I also have Uncensored. Uncensored was my Christmas shade, but it's a red that I love. I've got a picture, I think I'll insert it here. This is an incredible formula. I don't know how I feel about Unbutton. I don't know. This formula is really nice. It's not too drying, lasts really well. The doe foot applicator is a bit annoying. This red, I never wear bright red like this. I love it. It's so nice. It suits me so well. I thought I'd mention those. I'm going to go a bit quick because this video is too long. Then I've got the Urban Decay Comfort Matte Lipstick in 1993. This is a nice brown. I love it. The formula is nice, not drying. For a bullet lipstick, it wears really nice. Yeah. And then I've got Jamie Genevieve came out with a makeup brand this year called Vive. The packaging, for a start, is incredible. I've got a highlighter as well, but this stands out. This is their lipstick in the shade 90s. Smells incredible. Oh, this is what the colour looks like. It's such a nice brownie nude and I love it. And the packaging, I love it because look, oh, you did well, love. And then a thing that I need to mention are the Huda Beauty lipsticks. I only recently got the shade Joyride, which looks like this, but look at the packaging for a starter. This is Joyride. I haven't really worn this. I think I've worn it once. I've had so many other lipsticks. But the shades Anniversary and Board Meeting are my favourites. So this is Board Meeting. I love it. These don't smell as much. I love the packaging of these as well. Like, oh. And then this is the shade Anniversary, which this is the shade I wear the most. It's so pretty and it's such a nice nude. And these are honestly hands down my favourite lipstick formula and shades that I own. I thought the Board Meeting was darker than Anniversary. I think it is. Yeah. But I love these and the packaging is incredible. The formula is incredible. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to say apart from these are incredible. They last really well. They're not drying. They're not hydrating. They look matte but not flat. You know. I've really been loving bullet lipsticks this year. And the last product I have needs no introduction. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I've been trying to use up other setting sprays, but this is a new bottle of this. I love it. I like the matte one too, but I don't know if it does as much as this one does. But under makeup, over makeup, refresh makeup. And that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's so long and so rambly. And yeah, I'm gonna go before everything gets too long. So I'll see you guys next video, whenever that'll be. Bye guys.